What's up everybody, Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a reaction to Lady Gaga singing the national anthem at yesterday's inauguration of the president and vice president, new 46, and we're celebrating with Joe vibe, a cup of Joe, and a let's go. I mean, you know guys, I'm Italian, I live in the Netherlands, but I have family in the US. My sister, my nephews, they live there. They're American citizen, and I couldn't be happier for this moment. Personally, feels like a new chapter, a good chapter, a better chapter, where perhaps we can expect something a little bit more from the US, something that we haven't seen in the last 4 years. So let's keep that hope. Let's switch this bomb on. And let's go. I skipped a little bit finding the song.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
By the way, this is a copy of the Church of St. Peter in Italy. Just saying, just in case you know. It might be bigger though. I don't remember if they did like a sort of a scale-up version of it using the blueprint of the Rome's church. Anyway, beautiful voice, Lady Gaga here. So much belting, so much power. Also, golden earbuds, because you gotta go matching all the things. And most likely, this is the sort of most normal I've seen ever Lady Gaga. It's not that I follow her career through and through, but I've seen some weird videos in some reactions we did. So she's known for being that kind of eccentric and extreme, and very choreographed with costumes and all kinds of very, very, very peculiar things. Addition to her body as well. So here to see her like in a more almost operatic stance, and she can do it. Wow. And also Lady Gaga, I think she's from New York, originally from Italian parents, immigrants. Super awesome. That's what America is. A land of
opportunities. We watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Beautiful. Lady Gaga, wow. That was really like she's just showing off the chops right there with that incredible voice. The Italian opera came out of her like in her genes, you know? Super beautiful. I have to say one thing. I feel obviously the inauguration was limited so much because of what happened just before with the riots, unfortunately, and also because of the pandemic. I think, you know, unfortunately, Biden and Harris were robbed of probably a spectacular inauguration. I'm sure a lot of people would have showed up, a lot of support. First woman vice president. This is really symbolic. In the US, has never happened, and there is so much positive about this. Obviously, only time can tell. Only time can tell. There is one thing, it's the facade. One thing, it's the hype. One thing, it's like, oh yes, that looks good. One thing is to have like a cabinet that is diverse and multi-ethnical and all of that. That's great. All wonderful things. And then we have to see, of course, what kind of example they give. And like Biden said, like they want to, you know, show, they want to lead through the power of their example as a nation. And I'm like, to that, Joe, thumbs up, you cool, huh? Joe vibes. I like that. I like the Joe vibes much better.
That our flag was still there.
mean, it's cold, it's outside, she's pushing, but still, like a big dress. I didn't see that. Looks like a kind of like a top of a paprika. But hey, you know, vegetables are good, very good for your health. So she's reminding people, eat your salad. That's the message. Kidding aside, Lady Gaga, wow. That's been a great one for pop. Also, there's a little bit imperfect, you know? It's a little bit imperfect, and it fits with the emotions in this moment. Again, it's a pity that there is people here, of course, but that whole field going to the obelisk there, it's just empty. They did a nice choreographed with the flags and all of that, but unfortunately, it's so sad that they were robbed of a great inauguration because of this pandemic. I look forward to better days. I look forward to not forget, but at least learn from this pandemic and move forward in a new era. And definitely this feels like that. I know that a lot of people are upset. I also don't like so much to talk about politics on my channel. But, you know, I'm an artist that leans towards science and facts, you know? Not only emotions, of course. Emotions are good, but you gotta lean towards science and facts. And the heritage that the last president left behind, you can see it. You can see it. This is the first time that a president doesn't even attend the inauguration to passing on the power. It's a clear sign of how much somebody is about himself than the country. It's so much about himself and his lies and his narrative that he kept until the end. With his personal press conference where he kept the same direction, threatening basically to come back. Oh my God, I really hope not. I mean, there has been so much damage. Politics is already a complex realm, nationally and internationally. And my hope as a human being, as a citizen of the world, as an immigrant that understand the value of leaving your own country, go somewhere else, starting from zero, fighting, trying your best to blend in a place that it's not your home, that you don't speak the language and all of that. It's difficult, it's hard. And as a citizen of the world, I also feel like that compelling need of seeing the world, the leaders of the world, the country leading the world, both economically and politically, to give an example and a signal to change the future, the imminent future. I mean, we don't have a lot of times. I don't want to be like, I don't want to create like some kind of alarming speech or something, but there's a lot of science out there showing we don't have many decades. Some people say even less before we reach the tipping point also of raising the temperature of the globe too much. You know, all those elements, and we just give it for granted. We just, you know, like what Trump was doing, like a little bit moving the face on the other side for the time of his presidency, not to care about those things. But those things will bite us back on our asses. We have to take care of this planet. We live in this pandemic because of that, because of greed, because of gigantic farming, because of all those things that we have let out of control, and bam, biting us on the ass. This is a year now, basically. We have gone through this pandemic. People have died. People are losing jobs. We are facing so many difficulties. Myself here with my collaborators that you also know, we went through like hardship. We keep doing entertainment, we make videos on YouTube, but we are like working every day, fighting every day to stay afloat in those times, you know. And some people are less lucky than others. and we just have to work together towards something to improve, and definitely not finding ourselves back into something like this, another pandemic. It's just unsustainable. So anyway, sorry for the last rant. You can skip it anyway. For those of you that are there, just a little bit of contest. Positive day, beautiful performance of Lady Gaga, and I look forward to see some results now. I really look forward to see what's going on with this new president. The Joe vibe, huh? We like the Joe and Kamala vibe very, very much. Congratulations, president and vice presidents. We are like, I'm sure I talk also for a lot of other YouTubers and people around the world. We are not American, but we are happy. We're happy for this day, I'm sure. And leave a comment below if you are. And if you don't, it's also fine. It's democracy. Ciao.